Hello, everyone. Good morning, evening, or afternoon, depending on when you are watching it. Today, we are going to have a look at Microsoft Visio now and beyond. We'll help understand what value is available today with Visio and what you can expect in near future. So, before we go into the topic, a brief introduction about the speakers. My name is Shilpa Goyal. I'm a senior program manager on Microsoft Visio team. Some of the areas that I look into are integrations of Visio with other M365 products, which also includes Teams. I look into collaboration experiences in Visio. I also look into the partner community. Today, with me, I have Akanksha, who will introduce herself now. Akanksha, over to you.
Hey everyone, I'm Akanksha. I'm also a program manager on the Microsoft Visio team. The main areas that I own include the in-app experiences across Visio's web, desktop, and iOS platforms.
So let's see what is the agenda for this particular session. We will briefly cover introduction of Visio. What is Visio and what value do you get from Visio? And then we will see what's new in Visio and what are the upcoming features in Visio. So you will get to see what's the roadmap. And we will also get to see sneak peek of what's coming in through demos. So let's get this started. Let's begin by taking a look at our current working situation. 25% of the global knowledge workforce will choose their home as the primary workplace by 2022. 51% of executives want a hybrid work arrangement for the future, and 76% of businesses believe that improving operational efficiencies is critical in the coming year as they plan their return to office strategies. So, remote working and collaboration is now key as it pertains to hybrid working. This pandemic has changed and is changing the way we work. Hybrid work is here and is here to stay. This is why M365 is important because we do need tools and techniques that could support this hybrid workplace and can help us to become more efficient and more productive. Microsoft is determined to help you with it. We have many applications in the family to help you with it. Let's go and see. Microsoft already has many different productivity apps like Word, PowerPoint, Excel, Teams, and Visio, which we will talk about in detail in this session shortly. But I want to take a moment here and say that these tools alone are powerful, and together they are beyond. I mean, take Teams for instance. The incredible team things that Teams has done to allow for more collaboration. It speaks volumes for itself. Microsoft 365 brings up your best ideas in school, work, and life. Connected experiences help us to be more productive with intelligence that transforms the way we work. An integrated workflow that streamlines the business processes with customized apps and workflow automation to increase efficiency. And on top of that, intelligent security, which harnesses the power of AI to protect assets compliantly and to guard against modern threats, all without hindering productivity. Now, let's talk about Visio. How is Visio or how will Visio help you with all this? Visio is a diagramming application, as you might already know, by Microsoft that helps you visualize information so that you can communicate clearly and you can take out insights faster. Visio allows you create a lot of diagrams, collaborate on them with your team members, link them to data to see metrics on top of the diagrams that you create. Visio integrates very well with other M365 apps in Microsoft ecosystem. So it's an innovative solution that lets you visualize complex processes and ideas, which you can then collaborate on and share with your team members, no matter where you are. Now, let's see how step by step we can create and leverage value from Visio. So, visuals have always been a powerful way of communication. Most of us process information better and faster when it's presented visually. So, no matter what your job is, whether it's a professional programmer or an educator or a business professional, everyone is using diagrams. Visio provides you with a platform to easily create diagrams, be it a process flowchart or something as complex as a floor plan for your new office. Visio is there for you. You can create org charts, you can create cross-functional flowcharts, you can create even diagrams from data. In short, Visio provides you an effortless way to create diagrams, bring your ideas to life, and unleash the power of visual collaboration. Data in Excel can be connected with an existing Visio diagram or a new diagram that can be automatically created from data in Excel through our data visualization capabilities. Visio diagrams can also be exported to Excel, PowerPoint, and Word for presentation, compliance reports, process manuals, and audit reports. The whole diagram gets broken down into smaller logical pieces, and you can export directly to PowerPoint and Word to basically share it with others to create these manuals and save a lot of time. Collaborate and share. These are very important part when it comes to hybrid workplace. Visio also works seamlessly with your existing apps such as Microsoft Teams, OneDrive, and integrates well with other Microsoft ecosystem applications to let you collaborate with your folks, with your stakeholders, and share your diagram. In Teams, you can create a visual diagram, pin it as a tab, and really collaborate with anyone from anywhere. You can create, view, and edit your diagrams from within Teams. Visio really does complement all of these apps, like I have mentioned below. We wanted a tool that allows you to brainstorm, collaborate, and connect. When I say connect, I mean living, breathing diagram, and that's connected to data. Now, to support all of this, Visio's online plans by default come with OneDrive storage, where you can store your files to collaborate. And last but not the least, both Visio Web as well as desktop allow you to create Azure diagrams using the out-of-box Azure stencils and shapes. To further make scenarios easier, Visio very well integrates with Power BI and Power Automate as well. You can embed your Visio diagrams in Power BI dashboards and bring them to life. You can also export Visio processes diagrams to Power Automate to actually automate them. It creates a structure in Power Automate and which you can fill in the specific parameters to bring it to life. For more details, you can go to the links that are mentioned in the screen and understand and learn more about those. Now, it's time to tell you something very interesting. How we are making this all available for M365 commercial users. A lightweight Visio app is now available to all M365 commercial users. It is available to them at no additional cost. Yes, you heard it right. We have been seeing an increasing interest among business professionals for a simple and sophisticated diagramming solution. Our goal is to make diagramming easier and more accessible by our users. With this advancement, more and more people can diagram from anytime, anywhere, and with anyone. I would want to emphasize on this once more that with no additional cost, you will be able to do general diagramming through M365 commercial license. As we are speaking, we are currently rolling out this capability to M365 commercial subscribers. And all of these subscribers will be able to create general diagramming in Visio, will be able to collaborate on Visio with their peers, with their stakeholders. They can view, create, and edit and share the diagrams directly in the Visio web app or in Microsoft Teams. You can check out different links that are there in the screen to get more information on this. Now, users who want to do more can choose a plan and upgrade. Let's see Visio pricing and licenses, the different SKUs that are available now. Visio in M365 is a robust, lightweight diagramming solution, essentially for teams to innovate and stay creative. In addition to Visio's traditional client SKUs, standard and professional, we offer two subscription plans, that is Visio Plan 1 and Visio Plan 2. Both come with Visio web application and 2 GB OneDrive for business storage. While Visio Plan 2 includes the Visio desktop app, which is the most complete version and inherits all feature releases. Some releases are not available in a standard and professional SKUs. We generally orient Plan 1 and Plan 2 in two ways, based on the user and based on capabilities. For users, Plan 1 is perfect for consumers, those who mostly view completed diagrams, while Plan 2 is for creators because they want full capabilities to create a full-fledged diagram. Plan 1 is meant for creating simple diagrams, while Plan 2 provides a complete feature set for designing detailed and data-linked visuals. So this was all about M365, Visio and M365. Now, I'm sure you must be excited about what is the actual value that we are currently releasing and what you can expect in near future. So let's have a quick look at Visio roadmap. We are continuing to rapidly release new features for both Visio Desktop and Visio Web application, with greater focus on features that integrate with M365 products. Over the past year, we released capabilities as real-time co-authoring, page setup, hyperlinks, self-serve purchase, and diagrams like ERD, Azure, AWS diagrams, to name a few. And as you can see on the screen, some of the feature that we just spoke about that is rolling out is Visio in M365. To know more about this, we have a dedicated session about Visio in M365 and you can check it out. Let's talk about what are the things that you can expect in near future. We are working on some of the features that will help you to make your diagrams even more vibrant, that is recent colors, more colors. Using add mentions, you will be able to draw attention of users at the same very moment, and it will basically enhance your collaboration experience more. Format Painter, grids and snap to grids will help you to make your diagram look more beautiful and you'll be able to create your diagrams more precisely. And next, you can see Visio in M365 will be GA'd and it will be generally available very soon. Some of the major diagram types that we are working on right now and you can expect in near future are organizational charts and mind maps. Another thing that I want to talk about is Visio app for Microsoft Teams. We know that Visio is available in Teams today, but a full-fledged app, personal app will be available in Teams so that you can work on your personal files as well inside Teams. Document stencil is also something that is in your roadmap. So Visio's momentum is at an all-time high and we are not stopping anytime soon. Let's take a closer look into these capabilities and hear more from Akanksha about these individual features and capabilities. Over to you, Akanksha.
Thanks, Shilpa, for the introduction to Visio and talking through the roadmap of Visio. I will go deeper into what's new in Visio. Let's start with the modern start page experience that we introduced recently on Office.com. This new start page provides Visio for the web users with a familiar start experience like all other Office apps. Using this, you can actually experience better file discovery, file creation, and collaboration on recommended files. Other improvements that we have made with this release include better categorization of templates and samples. Also, you will experience a new enhanced search experience and overall performance improvements. To experience the new landing page, all you have to do is go to office.com and then click on the All Apps icon in the left navigation bar or in the topmost waffle. Then you can click on the Visio app type and experience this modern start page experience on office.com. In addition to this, we have added a couple of features to enable you to work in a flexible diagramming environment. As Shilpa was mentioning, hybrid work is the future of diagramming. We have introduced features like insert, duplicate, and reorder pages, as well as navigate and scrolling through the pages in your Visio file. In addition to that, you can choose from a variety of predetermined page sizes, and if this does not suffice, you can also enter a custom page size. You can also adjust the size of a page to fit your Visio drawing and delete the unnecessary white space surrounding your diagram and make it more presentable. We have also added the capability in Visio Web to support hyperlinks. You can now edit, create, or delete hyperlinks, and these hyperlinks could be to external web pages, pages within the same Visio file, or email addresses, or any other external files. We have also added the ability to create shapes in the diagrams and to insert pictures. So with the Draw Shape tool that we have introduced recently, you can create rectangles, squares, lines, circles, and ellipses on a single click. Moreover, you can have better control over the dimensions of the shapes that you're creating with your diagram. You can also move the shape, resize the shape, add text, change fill color or outline as you do with the usual shapes in Visio for the web. With this, you can basically use the 250 new Azure shapes and stencils to properly design and communicate your IT infrastructure. You can either create from the scratch or you can use our various sample diagrams which are included in Visio for the web. In addition to Microsoft Azure stencils, we have also added content from another major cloud service provider, that is Amazon Web Services, AWS. You can choose from more than 400 AWS shapes to visualize the design, deployment, and topology of IT solutions that are built on AWS. You can quickly start visualizing your AWS infrastructure with various starter diagrams as shown on the screen. You can also use the various set of icons that we have provided in Visio for the web to represent services and resources and use connectors to depict relationships between the various elements of the AWS diagram that you're creating. When we talk about collaboration, we talk about teams, and hence, Visio is working to bring an enhanced viewer in Microsoft Teams. Until recently, users with or without a Visio license could not complete simple tasks like commenting, sharing, printing Visio files from the viewer in Microsoft Teams. This capability will basically enable users with or without a Visio license to complete simple tasks directly in Teams. The actions that you can basically carry out from the enhanced viewer experience in Teams are include and are not limited to get shape info, find contents within the file, print your Visio file, download your file as a Microsoft Visio drawing, download your diagram as PDF, or download it as image, embed it into a web page, get help on the product, or give feedback to us. In the collaboration space, we have also added capabilities to co-author and comment on diagrams in Visio for the web. Working with colleagues simultaneously and seeing diagram changes as they happen in real time is what we have currently added in Visio for the web. You can also see who is working in the file and where co-authors are working so that you can avoid conflicts while creation. You can share diagrams with stakeholders within or outside your organization, iterate and review through comments and threaded replies. You can also enjoy a modern commenting experience with features such as editing the comment, deleting the entire comment thread, and a user interface that is consistent with other Office apps. You can also choose to review your comments before posting them. We have also brought in a new SKU that is Visio Long Term Servicing Channel or Visio 2021. Now you can create, edit, and share diagrams in the perpetual version of Visio. Visio LTSC 21 is designed for specific scenarios, including the devices that cannot accept feature updates, process control devices on the manufacturing floor, or specialty systems that cannot be connected to the internet. We are committed to bringing our customers into the subscription versions of our client applications and our cloud services. Even though our primary focus is on helping enterprises deploy and maintain a subscription cloud based product, providing core content to assist our perpetual customers deploy, manage, and use Office in their organizations is still very essential to us. And Office and Visio LTSC are basically designed for these specific scenarios. Now, I'm going to show you a quick sneak peek as to what were the key releases that we have done in Visio for the web recently.
Now, let me walk you through all the recent releases in Visio for the web. On the screen, you see the Office homepage. You can access Visio from here among all the apps using the site navigation bar or via the waffle as shown. Once you click on the Visio icon, you will be redirected to Visio's modern start page experience. As you can see here, we have provided a variety of templates to start your diagramming with. In addition to this, you will also see these tabs which shows your recent files, any files shared with you, or any files that you might have favorited. To access more templates besides the one shown on this screen, please go to More Templates. The More Templates page is a collection of the entire set of content types that Visio provides. Here, you can search for a new template or starter diagram by simply scrolling to the list or via using the search functionality at the start of this page. You can access any of your previous files using this office.com new start page experience. On your screen, you see an existing file that the user has chosen to edit. Since Visio supports collaborative editing, you can see that this tracks the movement of other users on the same file in real time. We have also added a couple of capabilities in Visio for Web to make diagramming easier. You can insert, duplicate, or reorder your pages using this menu for on each page in the Visio Web file. Also, you can choose to redesign your canvas by using the various predefined page sizes mentioned in the dropdown or choose from a custom page size. If you want to remove the extraneous white spaces across your diagram, you just need to click on Fit to Drawing. We have also added a new feature called Draw Shape Tool. Using this, you can draw any shape from the given menu onto the canvas with the specified height and width as you wish to. VisualWeb has also added hyperlinks recently. With this, you can create, edit, and delete hyperlinks as you wish. For example, you can choose to link this shape to a page in this file by simply clicking on Link, choosing a page in this file option in the Link to menu, and choosing any specific page that you would like to link to in this file. You can choose a display text that would basically be seen when you hover on the shape after the hyperlink is created. To remove the hyperlink, just go to the same option and click on Remove Link.
So as you saw, this was the set of the capabilities that we have recently added in Visio for the web. This section basically talks about features and capabilities that are coming soon in Visio. We continue to improve our product to better cater to user needs and to better cater to the demands of hybrid work. Let me walk you through some of the key releases that you should be expecting from Visio in the near time. Visio is bringing in an expanded color palette with the introduction of recent and more colors. You can now quickly access recently used colors in your diagram with recent colors. Moreover, you can choose from a full spectrum of colors with more colors. And if you know the hex or RGB values of these colors, do type in them right away into the appropriate boxes and the new color will be reflected on the shape. You can also access recent colors and more colors from both Home tab and the Shape tab, which appears on the ribbon when an object is selected. It will also be available in the right-click menu on your shape. We have added capabilities to create diagrams faster with new tools in Visio for the web. We will be introducing more features in order to enable you create professional diagrams effortlessly in Visio for the web. You can copy the formatting from any source object on the canvas and apply it to the destination object with a single click using the format painter that we will be introducing soon. You can also use grids and snap to grids to better align your elements in the diagram visually and create better looking diagrams more effortlessly than ever before. You can also view all the shapes that you have used in your document quickly under a single document stencil, thus saving you time to look around for the various shapes in your diagrams across the stencils in the Visio file. Please note that this will be only available to web users in Visio Plan 2. In addition to the various capabilities that I just discussed, we are also going to add more content in Visio for the web. We will be adding organization chart related content in Visio for the web. You can create org charts in Visio for the web. Also, you can further edit org charts created from data in the Data Visualizer add-in for Excel in Visio for the web. You can use different visual hierarchies, add pictures, move nodes around, change shapes, layouts, and do many more things using the organization chart content in Visio for the web. Taking our improvements in collaboration space a step further, we will be bringing in @mention feature and commenting in Visio for the web. You can easily @mention your colleagues to get their attention using the @mentions in the comment pane within your Visio file. You can provide access to collaborators who don't already have permissions to open your Visio file. Once you have @mentioned them in the comment section in your file, they will receive email notification and a link pointing them to the place in the diagram where their input is needed, thus making collaboration more seamless and more real-time than ever. In the new to Visio section, we talked about how we have an enhanced viewer in Teams app. We'll take it a step further with a full-fledged Visio app in Microsoft Teams. You can now open, edit, and manage files in the Visio Personal app in Teams. You can create new or save existing diagrams to enable colleagues to open and edit them directly within the Teams environment with rich editing capabilities. You can also access your content in a dedicated space within a channel or in a chat by pinning your Visio file as a tab. All collaboration features will be available to all users, wherein you can use at mentions to get a team member's attention as we discussed recently. In addition to the org chart content that we will be bringing in soon, we will also be adding mind map capabilities in Visio for the web. In hybrid workspace, brainstorming is something that you cannot do without. And Visio for the web will be bringing in mind maps to basically help you better brainstorm in hybrid work situations. You can share information easily in a structured format that makes it easy to understand and recall information. You can create mind maps in Visio for the web on the go in your meetings to brainstorm and capture information and ideas of your colleagues. You can edit and reformat these mind maps after the meetings to make them more presentable. You can also convert your mind maps into other diagram types for further consumption. Now I'm going to show you a quick sneak peek into some of the upcoming features and capabilities in Visio for the web.
We will be bringing a lot of new content and feature capabilities in Visio for the web. Using the org charts shapes, you can easily plot your organization's hierarchy now in Visio for the web. Also, with the capability of document stencil, you can view all the shapes used in your document at a single place. Hence, no need to navigate across all the various stencils in Visio Web to find the shapes you need. We will be also bringing in Format Painter. Using this, you can copy the formatting from source object to destination object on a single click. Just click on Format Painter while selecting the source object, then place it on the destination shape and click to apply the formatting changes. We will also be expanding the set of colors that are supported in Visio for the web. You can click on Shape Fill and go to More Fill Colors to choose any color of your choice to apply in your diagram. You can also enter the hex code or the RGB values of the colors to get the desired color on the shape. Lack of grids has been a top user ask in Visio for the web. We will be soon introducing grids in the online version of Visio. To access the grids and snap to grid features, you need to go to View menu. Here, you can click on Grid to display the grid. Also, if you would like to change the size of grid, just type in the value you would like the grid to be at. Using grids, you can better visually align your elements in the diagram. Just click on an object and move it across the canvas so that it aligns and snaps to the proper grid as shown. You can also choose to turn off snapping to grid using the snap to grid toggle button. Furthermore, we will be introducing a feature called Add Mentions in Comments. Using this, you can draw your colleagues' attention to a specific part in the file wherever you need their feedback on or wherever you wish to collaborate with them. For example, I will add mention my colleague here to get more feedback on this file. As soon as you add mention your colleague, she or he will get a notification of being notified in a comment. She can choose to take an action based on the comment that you have added in your diagram. In this way, you can collaborate via add mentions in real time.
So this was all about what is new to Visio and what you can expect in coming times from Visio for the web. Now, Shilpa will be talking about various success stories that our customers have had using Visio. Over to you, Shilpa.
Thank you so much, Akanksha. That was pretty comprehensive. Now, let's see what are Visio's customers saying. How are they able to leverage Visio's value to become more productive and more efficient? Robinson Martin are able to make complex schedule to easy to read product using timetable with Visio that is a custom solution created by our partner. DTools, on the other hand, is saving a lot of time by using Visio and Visual Integrity Solution to eliminate a contractor's dependence on DWG files entirely. And be it Zurich and Swiss Federal Railways, they are able to collaborate with multiple departments and they are collaborating seamlessly and creating beautiful diagrams using Visio. So this was it in our session. We definitely like to hear feedback and any requests that you might have. There are a variety of ways on how you can reach out to us. There are different coordinates given in the screen by which you can reach out to us if you have any questions or if you have any feedback for us. Thank you all for watching this session. So you just watched a session on a look at Microsoft Visio Now and Beyond. We do have another session which will talk about how you can create professional diagrams anytime, anywhere with anyone, wherein you will get to understand more about Visio for M365. Check out that session as well. Thank you so much.